This is a review on an Asus vivobook, which I purchased not long ago. To be fair, I've had, I think, over 2 weeks with it, and it's been doing fine. I've gave it a couple of upgrades. Put a 1TB SSD in there, a 1TB NVMe, and a 4GB stick of RAM, which brings it up to 8. I'm thinking of trying to put 16 gigs in there, so I would have a hell of a fast little computer. To be honest, it's fast enough for what I need, but yeah, some people might say, oh, that's very slow. The thing is, it's only for work, no gaming, and maybe a bit of entertainment, like videos, watching videos on the go, taking my computer on the go with me. Computer games are my computer games are limited to my PC and my Xbox, which you'll probably see in a moment anyway, but yeah, still. Right, let's get on with this review then, shall we? Right guys, this is the review on the Asus vivobook, notebook as they say. Yeah, here she is, all her might. Her name is Project Neptune. I've just named it like that. It's like my big computer over there is called Genesis. It's yeah, take that as you will. Right, these need to be stopped being shipped with 4 gigs of RAM and a silly slow i3 processor. Start shipping them with i5s and 8 gigs of DDR4 or DDR5 when the next one comes out. Please, for the love of God, just stop shipping them with 4 gigs of RAM and a crappy CPU, please. This, and stop shipping them with ECM M.2s as well, the rubbish 64 gig ones. Why, Asus? I don't know why you put them in, but yeah, just stop it. Just please stop it, for the love of the tech industry. Just please stop giving these, I know they're low-end computers, but please stop giving them low spec, like specs. Just give them medium specs. I mean, you could tell me you can't give these medium specs now in 2023. It's just yeah, it's a more viable option. I mean, I've stuck 8 gigs of RAM in this and give it a 1TB SSD, and voila, I've got a mediocre fast computer. Obviously it's got an Intel i3 in it. If it had an i5, this would be a racing machine, but obviously it's got an i5 in it, it's just got an i3. Well, it's still pretty nifty for what it is, to be fair. I mean, the menus after each click, like, you know what I mean, and on there, they're pretty responsive for what I need. But yeah, here's my specs for this computer. Let's see if you can see these. Hold on, let's see if I can. Can I get it to focus? Please focus. I think there's something on the something on the lens, maybe a fingerprint. Alright, yeah, I mean, look what they've been shipped with, like an i3 1.2 gigahertz 2-core processor. Like, come on guys, 2023, 2024, I mean, at least these computers should have at least a 4-core processor in them. Like, the it's so dumb that they're not shipped with those. i5, 8 gigs of RAM, say 500 gigabytes SSD. That would be the better option for these computers. That's what we need for these. Or unless you can upgrade them yourself, then there we go. And I don't know why we can't upgrade the CPUs in these either. I mean, I reckon we should be able to change the SSDs, change the RAM, and change the CPUs in them. That's what we should, that's the way I see it, that's the way I see what technology should be like in the future. We can upgrade it as much as we want without going out and spending hundreds of pounds on a new computer. Like, where's the sense in that? You're throwing these in the bin, yeah, and you're wrecking the environment. You say, like, these tech companies say, oh, we're going greener, carbon footprint and all that rubbish. You know what your carbon footprint is? When these computers go out of date, they're being thrown in the bin. Why? All we need is computers that we can upgrade ourselves. Like, we could put a new CPU in them, new RAM, new SSDs, and these computers will not be in the rubbish dump or, you know, destroying the environment. Please, these tech companies, listen. I'm all for the environment. I'm all for, you know, and, you know, I breathe this air. Everybody else breathes this air. Like, why in this day and age are we still polluting our planet? Like, come on guys, get with the program. They say the tech industry ain't polluting the planet. Yes, it is. Have you seen how many boxes you have to throw away when you buy a new phone? Like, when you buy a new phone, you're buying extra boxes for your adapters. Why? Why don't you just put them all, like back in the 90s, put them all back into one box, done, not 20 boxes. Makes no sense whatsoever. The tech industry is just making more rubbish for the environment. There's no need for it. So stop, please. Just stop doing that. And stop making us throw away our computers when there's no need to, when they're still working. I've got an old Dell computer that's 20 years old, right, with Windows 10 on it. I can't put Windows 11 on it. Why? Because it doesn't fit the criteria of the CPU. The CPU don't fit the criteria. And the thing is, I am not going to throw it away. Why should I throw a perfectly working computer in the bin? Like, makes no sense to do that. I could change it into a server, but I don't want to change it into a server. then I have to spend more money on the software to change it into a server, and that's a no-go for me. But yeah, please, for the love of God, stop polluting our planet. And as well, I don't know why the hell Microsoft got rid of the legacy computers, which I've got a legacy computer over there, in favour of new computers that hardly work and keep crashing. And also, as well, why, like, why, I don't understand the tech industry anymore. I mean, getting rid of legacy computers it just did not make any sense, Microsoft. You know, for the next Windows, please give us back our computers. I don't want to throw it away. I really don't. I'm keeping the computers staying there until I can get another Windows for it, or I might put Linux on it. I don't know. I decided yet. But yeah, stop. Just please stop all this mad nonsense. Throwing away our computers. There's no need. There really isn't. It goes with the phones as well. And stop doing it with the phones and all. Like, thinking about this stuff just gives me a headache. Anyway, that's my rant. My rant's over. I can't do anymore. I can't rant over it anymore. I really can't. But yeah, the review of this. This is a brilliant little computer. It was a shame that it was shipped with quite low spec. But yeah, this would do me for now. Right, guys, I will see you in the next time I stream, which would be, I don't know yet. I will let you know on Twitter. I'll see you guys then. Bye bye for now.